Here, founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. And I am back. I feel like I haven't went live in quite a while. There's been a lot of things happening with Power Your Research, with my books, and just with everything. My son just published his own book, and he had a really big interview on Fox 29 yesterday. So there are a lot of things going on, but I am back to talk about 6 steps to build a strong brand in 2023. Now, please remember that when you see any of these types of videos on YouTube or wherever you get your content, these are just the high points of a system. These are just things that you can do right now to get started, but it's not really going to get you over the finish line to really building an incredible brand that you can monetize to 6 figures. So while I give you as much value as I can in these free live videos and recorded videos, please, I welcome you to jump on a free 30-minute call with me so we can talk about your goals, your dreams in terms of building an incredible brand and getting your work out there to the masses so you can leave an impact. So let's jump right into it. First step to building a strong brand that we teach in the Power Your Research program is your mindset. Everybody has a different set of mindset issues. There are some recurring themes that I see with everybody that comes through the Power Your Research program, and that's confidence, feeling like you need more credibility, things like imposter syndrome. And one thing that I see a lot around mindset is just the fear that my educators and academics have in being that public figure that they want to be. They're actually scared to have a social media presence. They're actually scared of trolls, scared of what people are going to say, scared of people disagreeing with them. So while those are the recurring themes that I see around mindset issues that you need to work through, everybody also has their own personal mindset issues, whether it be your inability to stay consistent, your inability to stay disciplined, your inability to show up on time, right? Whatever it is outside of those staples that I see, you really got to dig down and be self-aware and really tune into yourself around what is holding you back from reaching the thing that you want to reach. And then you have to develop your mechanisms and systems and tools to overcome those limiting mindset issues. And I'm not here to say that your mindset issues will go away. You just need tools and practices so they are not prohibiting you from building that amazing brand that you want to have and doing the things in the world that you want to do. So the first step to creating a strong brand is mindset. And I'm already at 3 minutes, and I like to keep these videos short. It looks like this one is going to be a lot longer, and that's okay. Step number 2 is your vision. A lot of people want to have a bigger brand. They want to get media coverage and visibility, but without a roadmap and a plan for yourself, you're just kind of randomly throwing darts at a dartboard with no expertise. So get clear on what your vision is. What does amplifying your platform look like for you? What are some of your dream goals in terms of the media placements you want? And really important, what's your vision for impacting the world and changing people's lives? Because you really can't build a brand if you don't have a methodology or vision for helping other people. Because you need people to build the brand and you need to enroll people in your vision. So you need to be able to communicate that to people. So, what's your own personal vision? Not in your head, but on paper. Document this. It needs to be written down so that you know where you're going. Because once you have a vision, then you can employ the tactics and strategies to reaching that vision. You can't employ tactics and strategies without having sort of that end goal. The third step to creating a strong brand is going to be your brand assets. And I'm not talking about the cosmetic stuff like your color scheme and your logo and that kind of stuff. While that is important to brand recognition, before you create any of that, you need to know what your brand statement is, what your brand adjectives are, and what your brand archetype is. Because that should dictate what your color schemes are and your logos are, right? So all of those things can be in alignment. So you don't want to put the cart before the horse. I think that's a saying. It's a saying that I never use. So it's kind of funny that I just used it in this video. So let's take a step back and not think about colors and cosmetic things, but actually think about the foundation of who you are, who you're trying to help, and articulating that in a 5-second brand statement. Go look up the different brand archetypes and narrow down which one you are, so that you're clear on your goals in terms of the brand persona that you're putting out into the world. So those are the three brand assets that I recommend to build that clarity and foundational work before you're out there in the world creating content and monetizing and all of that good stuff. The fourth step is going to be your social media strategy. I find that this is a tough one for people because social media is so available and you're used to posting on social media based on kind of just what you feel like posting. But when we talk about a social media strategy, it's not necessarily what you feel like posting. It's posting through the lens of your brand and posting what your audience wants so that you can get your audience to take specific actions, such as joining your mailing list, such as buying your product or service, right? Whatever actions you want them to take. And that requires strategy. And social media strategy is not something that just happens by taking a 1 hour course and learning somebody else's technique. It involves putting in some serious work and commitment and time so that you can understand what pieces of content work best. Now, I've talked about this a lot in some of my previous videos, but we really dig down into it in the Power Your Research program, where you get to work one-on-one with me to figure this stuff out with me and some of my team members. Now, I just want to pause right here because we are on step 4, and it's really important that you follow steps. So sometimes we're just consuming so many pieces of content on YouTube or wherever it is that we don't realize that you have to do things in the right order. So you could be doing the right things, but they're simply in the wrong order, and that's why it's not working. That's why the Power Your Research program lays out a roadmap that takes you in the right order at the right time. You really shouldn't have a social media strategy if you don't even know what your brand is all about and who you're trying to talk to, because otherwise you don't know what to post yet. So that leads me to step 5, which is media coverage strategy. Now, this one is really exciting to me because I like getting media coverage and visibility and helping people do the same. It's actually fun for me. It's a thrill for me to be able to convince a producer to put me on a high level media outlet without the expense of a publicist or something like that. The media strategy piece is something that can really set you apart from other people, because when you get media coverage, it establishes credibility, and it establishes credibility that someone else doesn't have if they're not getting media coverage and visibility. Now, there's a whole process to get media coverage without the expense of a publicist that I have that system for you, and I'm excited for you to jump into the Power Your Research program to learn that system, because the system is simple, but the work is not easy. And I love seeing the victories that my clients get. So again, if you want to learn more about that, just jump on a call with me. It's free. We can talk about your goals, visions, and dreams around this stuff. Or jump in the 5-day academic challenge. The link is somewhere around this bio, this video. That'll get you set up and started really quick. Last step 6 to creating a strong brand in 2023 is offer some services and products, right? Offer some services and products. If you want to have a sustainable brand that continues to make impact and serves more and more people as the months and years go by, you need to be offering them some value, offering them some free value, and offering them some value in exchange for money. So they're paying you for your digital courses, your consulting, your speaking engagements, whatever the thing is that you've decided to monetize. You need to get into the monetization phase. And for my academics who are used to giving their things away for free, in which academia has completely taught you not to monetize outside of just getting your paycheck, this could be a tough one. because you're now learning entrepreneurship as opposed to being an academic. And a lot of the things that we learned as academics are completely opposite of what you need to be doing as an entrepreneur. But if you want to make impact, if you want to change lives, and you want to move to the last phase of the Power Your Research program, which is Protect Your Future, you got to be able to offer people something of value and feel okay with making money off of your brand. If you're an academic today, this is just simply the way forward. Making money off of your academic credentials and changing people's lives is the way forward, right? We all know tenure track positions are dwindling. You have about a 20% chance of getting a tenure track job if you have a PhD and those are your aspirations. Okay, so this is the way forward for you, in addition to whatever it is you're trying to do in your area or field of expertise. And I hope this helps. This is why I do these videos. If it does, let me know in the comments. Jump on a call with me or jump into the 5-day academic challenge to get started. Again, if you're new here, my name is Dr. Sheena Howard. I'm the founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company, and I hope you have an amazing day.